Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how much money I made my first year as a loan officer, along with things that I learned and how to increase your production. Promise that by the end of this video, you're going to have more knowledge, more tools to help you increase your production, or if you're entering the industry, make sure that you're successful as soon as possible. And big thanks to the person that recommended this video in the comments. Guys, if there's any video you want me to make, just leave it down in the comments and I'll try my best to make it as soon as possible. So thank you for that. So without further ado, let's get started. So yeah, I got hired in March and I didn't get fully licensed until April. So I couldn't originate from March to April. I got hired at my company in March, but I couldn't originate until April. And so I want to share this with you guys. That way you have a good time span of my production and not just think, okay, he made that much in a whole year. This has only been about 6 to 7 months that I've been in the industry, but because it is the end of the year, I'm just calling it, how much I made my first year as a loan officer. So from the day I was licensed, April 24th, till now, we're about November 20th, November 25th, I've done about 3 units and $1.4 million in production. So those are my numbers. And I can't give you guys exactly how much I made. I spoke to compliance just to make sure, hey, can I share how much I made? And I can't do that. I can only share my units and my volume. And I'll also put a picture right here, a screenshot on Google of the average commission that the loan officer makes. So that's just a California average. I can share that. You guys can do the math. It won't be the exact number, but it'll give you guys an idea, a range. Now, quick disclaimer, I don't want you guys to think that you guys are gonna make less than that or that amount. You guys can make as much as you want in this industry. So don't take that as a rule of thumb of like, okay, hey, I'm gonna make as much as Enrique did. No, you can make way more, and that's why I'm gonna go over these next couple tips, because these are things that I wish I would have known in the beginning that could have helped increase that production, increase those units, increase that volume. So we're gonna be going over that next, but just know that you can always make way more than that. So if you're thinking about coming into the industry and now you're like, hey, I'm not too sure now, trust me, you can do way more than I can. I'm gonna be sharing exactly what I learned from those 7 months to make sure that you double, triple, 3 times, 4 times, even 5 times those units and production. Okay, so the first thing I wish I would have known that would have increased my production, my volume, my units, is you need to prospect every single day. Every single day you should have a time slot dedicated to just prospecting new leads. Not existing leads, that's already follow-up and we'll go over that later. But every single day you should have a time slot. It could be 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. But every single day you should be dedicating time to getting new leads, fresh leads, leads that you haven't spoken to, leads that you haven't communicated with before. You want new stuff. You want new inflows. So that's something that I wish I would have known in the beginning is, hey, I need to be speaking to new people every single day, Monday through Friday, maybe even on the weekends if you can. And it doesn't need to be a ton of different ways. Find something that you like to do. If you like to door knock, do door knocking. If you like to cold call, do cold calling. If you like to, if you like to go to certain events, go to those certain events. You like to do open houses, do open houses. You don't have to do all of them. That's another thing that I wish I would have known in the beginning is you don't have to do every single prospecting strategy. Just choose 2, 3, 4. Choose a couple, master those, and then if you want later you can go and venture into other ones. But you don't need to do every single one of them, because that's something that I thought in the beginning. I thought I had to do the cold calling, the door knocking, the going to open houses, etc. But just choose a few of those that you like, stick to them, and I promise you, you're gonna be super successful early on in this industry. Okay, and the second thing I wish I would have known that would have increased my production, my units, my volume, is you need a CRM system from the get-go. So as soon as you get licensed, as soon as you can start originating, you need to have a CRM system in place. A lot of people ask me, hey, what's a CRM system? It's basically like that Rolodex thing. I don't even know what a Rolodex is, but I hear people talk about it. It's basically where you store your contacts, where you can, have notes for that contact, where you can create campaigns. but this is really great to help keep you organized with your leads, because you're going to be getting a ton of leads. You're going to be talking to a lot of people, and if you aren't organized with them, then you're just going to lose that lead. And you pay money, you pay time, you pay energy for those leads, so you want to make sure that you're taking care of them and that you're storing them somewhere where they'll be safe, where they'll be organized, and somewhere where you can actually follow up with them. So yeah, that's the second one. Have a CRM system. Make sure that you're inputting all your leads in there. And another thing is make sure that you write notes down with every single lead during every single interaction. So if you talk to a client, make sure you have your CRM system open, type everything they say as much as you can. This way, the next time you talk to them, you know exactly what you talked about in the last call. Instead of wondering, hey, who is this lead? Or what did we talk about? You'll have those notes jotted down. Okay, this guy wants a duplex. Okay, this guy wants a single family in Long Beach. Okay, she wants this, XYZ, blah, blah. So you want to make sure that you have a CRM system, you're inputting those leads in there, and you're also writing down notes. Okay, and the third thing that I wish I would have known coming into the industry that would have increased my units, my volume, my production, is you need a follow-up system. You need a campaign to go along with your CRM. And this is something that not very many people have. And it's critical because not everyone is going to close the first time you talk to them. Every lead that you talk to, there's like a 0.1 or 1% chance that lead is going to turn into an actual deal. So you want to make sure that you have a campaign going, a follow-up system going with every single one of your leads, every single one of them, not just some. All of them need to be in a follow-up campaign. And if you want more information on that, if you want help on that, I made a follow-up program. Download it. It's a live program, so I am going to be updating it. And when I update it, you get those updates direct to your email for free if you already purchased. So if you want a quick start, make sure that you get that ebook. Promise you it's going to help you out a great deal. Almost every week, I get clients from that follow-up saying, hey, okay, I'm ready to buy now. Hey, I'm ready to refinance. So you want to make sure that you have a follow-up system, a follow-up program going on in the background. This way, you can capture every single one of those leads that you input into your CRM, because you're putting in like hundreds, thousands of leads into your CRM. And if you follow up with them, you can guarantee to turn those into deals. So 1,000 leads in your CRM, if you follow up with all of them, that's 1,000 deals. You just got to continue to follow up. So make sure you check that out. It's on my website and I'll have the link down below. But yeah, follow up is critical, and you also need to know how to follow up. I made a video on that as well. I'll link that right over here. You need to know how to follow up. You can't just say, hey, it's Enrique, I'm following up. You can't just say, hey, do you want to buy it? Hey, do you want to buy it? Hey, do you want to buy it? Clients do not like that. They don't appreciate it, and it's not effective. So make sure you check out that video and also get that follow-up program. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to share it with your friends, hit the like button, and subscribe for more content just like it. I make a ton of content on life improvement, entrepreneurship, and real estate. Thanks so much for your time. See you in the next video, and be great.